Hello YouTube, it is the Angry Turtles, and I am back with another Gunslinger video. I realized in the last video it was hard to hear me, so I'll try and fix that in this episode. And on my Instagram, I asked if you guys wanted me to not bleep out all the language. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in, not edit any of that out, because 100% of you said to keep it in. So I guess we're just going to get started. Okay, so I accidentally started the part 2. So basically, yeah, it was after recording. I accidentally started part 2. But basically, after the little shootout and everything.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Yeah, I got put in jail. So that's just it. Whoa, the sensitive is so high, what the heck?
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulator.
There.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
Oh, I got a death sentence.
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Ooh, he threw keys in.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Alright. Firearm. I need a fire. Ooh!
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Nice. Ooh, what a beauty. Cut him in clean in half. Nice.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
Alright.
So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Oh, what the heck?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids' escape raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him. Can't let the kid get away.
Oh, I hear some lady screaming.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat.
Parkour.
I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
Yup.
And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Do I just jump? Oh, right here.
Jared's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Where did he get you?
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Got me my 6-shooter.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting.
Oh, I got 2 now. I forgot I can do that.
Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Oh, of
You
course they
hooligans
did.
can go to hell.
Let's switch to these bad boys. Got him. Yeah, and sorry about the audio. I can't really turn it down a whole lot, but hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. And if not, that sucks.
Town somewhere!
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Yeah, dude, that shotgun's dope. What's that?
There's children here.
There's children here?
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Oh, I need a horse?
I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
You won't get away with this!
Where are you? Got him.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
How do I get through? Oh, this way. I didn't see the ladder. Where do I go?
Going to hell in a handbasket.
Bruh, what? Bruh, I missed again.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Matrix time!
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Sure.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Shotgun for a rifle? No, I want the shotgun.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No.
Oh, the freak!
They all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him.
Got him.
Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Got him.
Anyway, it was me or them. The only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
I don't get paid enough.
Freaking fatty.
Arm yourselves! We're gonna be get away shit when Pat gets back.
Big mate, come on, come on. There you go.
You won't get away with this.
Yes, I will.
I'm here. Ella.
My guy's bad. Is that it? Where am I in shotgun?
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Call me that. Freaking jerk. You guys are trash. I'm literally killing everybody.
You'll die for this. You hear me?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna die. Oh, I can do. Oh no, I don't want that. Dang it.
Had enough?
Oh, ooh.
Finally, I found what I was looking for.
A horse.
The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better
My
let
guy
me
looked
go."
like Daddy Pig.
And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Never been so focused in my life. School? No. Shooting people in their fat belly button. Pew, 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 pew.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well,
Got him.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape...
Easy. Alright, I'm gonna do one more.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
Whoa.
I was hired to help them track down the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Episode 2. The Cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County?
Dwight.
Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
Whoa.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Alright, here we go.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the Cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
Somebody get a boo-boo, come on out and fight.
Get him!
Who said that?
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
0.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Matrix time!
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the Cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's Cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Too explosive? I wanna... Oh, I have a rifle. That was a shotgun. Made a whole lot easier, brother.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and could often blunder in regrettable situations.
Oh!
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys.
Ow.
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Ooh, let me see. Extra damage. Ooh. I want this one. Is that all of them? Oh.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
I never run out of ammo.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
Oh, look at my HP. Oh my god.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury
Oh!
was much less impressive without the bullets to back it
Where
up.
do I go? Doesn't matter, I'm scared. Keep running. I can't catch you if you're not quicker.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Good thing I know the Matrix.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Whoa! Man, now that was crazy. Do you see that? Doctor Strange level stuff.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Ow.
Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
There is not going to be
Because there
tomorrow
wouldn't be
if I keep
if Clanton
I
and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking?
Ow.
Going up against a gang like this?
Yeah, I wasn't very smart.
Where's he gonna run to now?
Up your butt.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened.
Jesus!
Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. That master once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Thank you, Jesus, for making that man fall out of the sky and giving me ammo. Ooh!
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Gotta press.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's
Yes.
right, Jack. I was done running,
That's right.
and the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Killed somebody. Bro, what? They got a minigun? Are you for real?
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!"
Ow!
A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Good thing I know the Matrix.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Damn, I gotta reload.
I thought he said he had to reload. What? Good thing I know the Matrix. Good thing I know the Matrix.
I don't know how you live this long.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could
Oh,
talk about that.
guacamole!
Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
How?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
Wait, what? How? Oh, sick.
They're gonna need a jet pad to bring you.
Yeet.
Try me, you coward! I don't know how you did this.
Got him. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Of course I don't know.
What I ever do to you?
I'm gonna try and get to that rock right in front of me after something.
Oh, gotta reload.
There we go.
Show yourself.
Good thing I'm Batman.
Would you just die?
Oh no!
Gonna be loud. Just kill him for Christ's sake.
My boy, brother.
Oh! You murdering bastard! Ah!
Good thing I never made it.
Wait! Goddamn book!
Dude, it didn't even blow up.
I don't know how you lived this long. Dynamite!
Bruh.
You one stupid son of a bitch. Damn contraption dead.
Got him.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Got him. 41 kills. 100% accuracy. Of course. I am perfect. Nuggets. Nuggets of truth. 3 out of 3. I'm a beautiful gun person.
What?
Alright, guys. So, I think that was a really good episode. If you want to see a part 2, like, subscribe, you know, do all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
Bitch!